Hello, welcome back to Big Mi's podcast. And today we're going to be talking about the negativity in the world. Now, what prompted me to actually bring this discussion up is because I I see a lot. I mean, to keep it simple, I see a lot of negativity not only in the world but online and even in your own intermediate family, your friends, it's everywhere. And I wanted to go a little bit in depth with this. And so let's start off with social media. No matter what it is, you can see something positive, something reaffirming, assuring, something that's feel good, and you will always see that one mofo in the comments trying just gotta say something negative. Just gotta put his 2 cents in. Just gotta kill the whole mood of the post. And it's starting to become rampant. It's starting to become, ugly, nasty, violent. And I shouldn't even say started, it already is. And a lot of these people, I respect a lot of social media influencers because they have to take on so much hate and just so much nastiness and negativity, no matter how good and how well formed their content is, especially when it comes to people with deformities or people that are amputees or even someone who's on the autism spectrum. There's a lot of beautiful videos out there, people overcoming their disabilities and their hardships in life. And although yes, you do have positive comments, majority of them are negative, nasty, and to put people down. And I just want to speak out on that and just say that's gotta stop. My one voice is not gonna do anything, but I will feel better personally knowing that at least I said something about it and put it out there. And for for influencers that are listening to this, or people who are trying to become influencers, do not let that negativity bring you down. It is someone across a computer screen or phone screen. You keep doing what you're doing and don't let that discourage you, me included. I'm gonna keep it pushing, I'm gonna keep it rocking, I'm gonna keep it going. And even if we in the rough waters in the canoe, I'm gonna keep rowing too. You feel me? And I expect y'all to do the same thing. So if you got a craft, if you got a talent, art, craft, or whatever it is, I encourage you to put it out there for the world to see. Who knows where it might take you. Don't ever let anything like that discourage you. And going to people in your inner circle, you need to watch who you guys have around you. Me of everybody would know that there are always somebody that's close to you that is rooting for your downfall. I want you to take the time to think about your friends or family that's close to you and really analyze that friendship or bloodship. Because in all great stories out there, or someone up in the making, or even if we're going to go back to the biblical age, who takes that king down, who takes that main character down, that basically the main character, which is you, who takes it down is normally the person who is closest to them, someone who is conspiring against them. And so take the time to look around at your inner circle and sense that negativity, sense the shade, sense that weirdness. It's gonna take some time, but take a mental radar, and protect yourself. because it'd be the closest people to you who will eventually do the most dirt. Speaking of that, there was a very tragic incident that happened in Inglewood area. We all grew up with this man. I'm not gonna say no names, but he ended up killing his child. He had 2 children, a daughter and a son, and he threw the daughter. I don't know if it was it was some type of LA River type of thing, or threw his child, killed his child. Went to the mother, only comes home with 1 child, and the mother's like, "Where's my daughter at?" Can you imagine having a child with somebody and giving yourself up like that, only to find that person to take that same thing away, the closest person to you, the person you're trying to build with? And we all know this person. We all interacted with him in high school. And it shows that it's in here in our own community that people could be capable of doing such things. Like, wow. It just lets you know that you don't know who's in your vicinity. You don't know who's around you, what they are capable of. Protect yourself. Stay alert. Keep your head on the swivel for people, okay? Because that poor girl is going through such a negative time in her life right now. Tragic. Anyway, I digress, because that, just thinking about that just gave me goosebumps. I also want to get into negative positivity. Yes, negative positivity. I consider that a thing. And this goes with people in your inner circle, because there could be people that is really close to you, that is super supportive, super encouraging you to do something, but it can have a negative connotation behind it. It can have a different meaning. Maybe like that person offering you that extra beer. I mean, this is such a light example, but you notice that they're offering you that beer every so often, every day even. Oh, it ain't gonna hurt. Oh, you're good. But them knowing that you're on a fitness journey, or them knowing that you're trying to better yourself, they might be a pleasure to be around. They might be even doing this subconsciously. But still, they are positively offering you something negative. And you have to watch out for that, And that's just such a basic example. It could be something of mass scale. Maybe you're a CEO of a company and you have a CFO that's conspiring against you. Maybe trying to lead you a direction for you to fail, but this person's so close to you, you would never know it, and they're keeping a smile on your face. And it's like, what? You would never know till it's too late, You know what it kind of reminds me of? That one trend, where that toxic trend, right? Where somebody it's like, your love is toxic. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? And it has like some type of sneaky phrase, like, when she go out for a girls' night or something, and she ain't going out for girls' night, if you know what I'm saying. But I don't even what the hell did I even go with this? Well, I was trying to make a point. Look, I got myself all discombobulated, man. Let me look at my notes so fast. Negative positivity. But trying to pull a fast one, So yeah, you gotta watch out for these people. You gotta watch out for that negative positivity, be able to identify it and be able to remove that from your life. And when I made my when I did my scan, I realized that basically every single person around me was bad for me. And to be real, I can honestly say that I have no friends that are, well, I have no friends that I can touch right now. I have one that's really far away, but I have no friends in my general vicinity, and I can call myself a loner, and I am okay with that because I am okay with my own company. And I haven't met another friend who has the same goals and aspirations that I do. And so I just remain a lone wolf. I remain by myself. Because when I did have certain people around me that did not help me like they were supposed to, or did not, reassure me or motivate me to be better than what I am now or what I was before, then what's the point, So I remain a lone wolf because I realize that right now, as I am by myself, as I am enjoying my own company, that I have elevated the most I have the last 6 months, and I have the last 2.5 years, which is absolutely insane to me, but in a good way. But it shows you the power of people around you. It just shows you. So you have to be very careful of the company and look out for that negative positivity. And going into your circles, be active and try to find positive circles, positive friend groups. People who compliment you and your goals and your mentality. And it's in my experience, I guess my standards are very high, but in my experience, it is very hard to find that. And I'm still searching. And I will live my life the way that I live my life. I will live my life and keep high standards amongst all my potential future friends, because you become who your friends are. You become who you hang around. So if you're hanging around negative people all the time, if you're hanging around people with bad habits, you will adopt those habits. Vice versa. If you hang out with people, excuse me, if you hang out with people that have positive habits, guess what? You will adopt those positive habits. That's why rich people only hang out with other rich people. That's why gym bros only hang out with other gym bros, because those people have the same mindset. Those people understand them and will help them obtain the goals that you're trying to reach, or even if that a person that you're trying to befriend is above you or is in a better place in life than you, that is also great too, because if that person is a genuine person, they will help you. They will have your back if they are a true friend. And so try to keep those positive circles around you, or look for them and get rid of all the negative circles in your life. Get rid of all those bad apples that are poisoning you, because you can only be as great as the people around you. Let's be real. So yeah. Another thing I wanted to talk about, which is still roughly in the same category as positive circles, that you can control whether your life is negative or positive based on how you approach things and handle things. You can control that, obviously, with the negative and positive circles part, but also your mental mindset. How do you handle negative situations? Pause and really think about that, because how we handle how we handle negative situations is basically determines how our character is basically determines who our character is, and that's what people will judge us off of. If something absolutely terrible is going on in your life, how do you handle it? What's your mindset? Do you have a woe it's me mindset? Do you have a crawl in the corner and cry mindset? Or do you have a I hit rock bottom, but it's time to keep it going? It's time to step it up, And I've lived the best of both worlds. As always. I have cried and woe it's me, why is this happening to me? Why is my life so difficult? Why me? Why me? Why me? But that produced me no results. But as I grow and continue to evolve and make myself better, I have gotten out of that, and now it's like, okay, I'm in the stump, but you know what? We're gonna get out of it. And one thing that always helps me is that I always remember that there's always somebody going through worse. No matter how bad it is for you, there's always somebody going through worse. There's always somebody going through a tougher situation. Maybe someone lost a house, or maybe, I don't know, your car got repoed, right? But in the back of my head, I'm thinking, dang, someone probably just lost 2 limbs right now. Like, I could still pick up a controller and play video games. Now, I know that's an extreme example, but that's literally how my mind works. And when I think about something like that, it makes me feel better. It makes me feel like, okay, you don't have nothing to complain about. Use your blessings that you do have and keep it pushing, keep it going, And how you handle those negative situations is proportionally how much you will grow in life, how much you will grow, and honestly, it'll change how people respect you as well. If you curl up in a corner, ain't nobody gonna respect you. But if you buckle your bootstraps up and get shit done, you will earn the respect of those around you, whether they're friends or not. And we can't expect people to help us all the time. It just doesn't work that way. Everybody has their own problems, Now, obviously, some people will help in the best way that they could, but the only person that can get you out of a negative rut is you. So I just want you guys to really think about how you guys handle those tough negative situations in your life, And while you're down, you will get kicked, you will get punched, you will get stomped, because other people will feed off of the negative situations in your life. Other people will feed off of that, absorb that to make themselves feel better. And you can't let people do that to you. You can't let people take your energy, Fight that. Whew. Man, I'm sorry, but as I was saying that, I was just thinking about how proud I am of myself. The monumental improvements that I have made in my life within the last 7 months have been outstanding, cataclysmic in such a good way. And I'm tearing up just thinking about all the things that I've overcome and all the things that I can say that I'm proud of Myron, and I'm glad and I'm proud of myself for not letting all of those negative situations and tough situations in my life get the best of me. And so I come to you here reformed with a new mind, new body, same soul. And that's what makes it beautiful, that the soul inside me is the same, but yet my exterior and the way that I handle myself and all the shit that I've been through changed. So your situation do not define you. You define you, and you can push past whatever you're going through. I have a friend who is currently going through a tough time. Just lost his job. Literally just got a new apartment, but with the loss of his job, I'm pretty sure he's going to lose his apartment. Doesn't have the support of his parents, and he's at that rock bottom right now. And what he does and how he takes in and absorbs that negativity will definitely affect whether he gets out of that rut. And that's a real life situation that literally just happened yesterday. And if you're listening to this, bro, you got this, man. Keep it pushing. Don't let them demons get you. You feel me? You're gonna persevere. You're gonna get through this, my guy. I love you, bro. Going on to our next subject. Do you think that we are programmed to be this way? Do you think that us as humans from birth till whatever age you are now are programmed, are brainwashed to really feed off a negative energy? And I feel like yes. I feel like in the movies and content that we absorb online, the aura of social media, the aura of people around you, especially, in school. I mean, come on now, roast battles and stuff. And some of them are really good, when they're in your actual friend group. But some people take those battles to heart, if you say something super personal, or sometimes you get nitty gritty and people weaponize dead mothers or dead parents, or maybe, I don't know, someone found out that this one dude has a micro penis, and just grilling the hell out of the most negative aspects of one another, and I feel like as we grow, stuff like that affects us, especially if you're the target of those things, I mean, I remember I was younger, I used to be called, I'm saying names. I remember this girl named Angelina used to call me Fat Jiggles and Jigglypuff. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. I wish I could see her today. Say that again, because you can't, and I guess in some ways, if I was to be completely honest, that bullying, because that's what it was. It was bullying, caused me to be the person that I am today. But it's how I handled it. It's how Myron handled it. How, and tries to keep that positive energy going is the reason why I am where I am today, where somebody else could have possibly deleted themselves, and so that's why even in my previous podcast, I say keep a strong mind, keep a firewall up, but the ability to be able to absorb negativity and store it and not react is a powerful thing. Well, you do react to it, but react with your actions. You feel me? And I've learned that is a powerful way of communicating. Actions speak louder than words is such an underrated phrase. And my dad's been bashing my ear about that my whole life. But you know what? It's the truth. There have been people who have preyed on my downfall, people who have ruined my previous relationships, by sending old messages to previous girlfriends that were dated back a year ago, me talking to another female. Man, now those are back in the high school days, but man, people tried to sabotage a boy, and so that's why you have to be careful. You have to be careful. There's somebody out there that is plotting on you. I digress. Going back to being programmed. And fight that urge to be negative. Even I have the urge to be negative. I go on social media, I see something stupid, I'm like, yo, I want to hit these comments, but I'm like, no, I don't want to be another person that adds, that contributes to that negativity to the world. I keep it in my head, I keep it pushing, and I'm a strong believer, if you don't got nothing nice to say, then don't say it. But I do believe in constructive criticism. That is different than being mean, because constructive criticism comes with love, comes from affirmation, it comes from you wanting to see somebody do better. And I would tell people how it is, and it's important to know the difference. Anyway, with that, I am out. I am done. I see you guys later. Remember to stay positive. Remember to stay healthy. Remember to stay active. And until next time.